Hello and welcome to this next episode in the video series. We're checking out submissions to the Dungeoncrawler Game Jam of 2024. And this time we are going to check out Gloaminghold by Mag, or MagnusFurcifer. Furcifer? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. MagnusFurcifer. Maybe I should just call him Mag. Alright, so the game ranked place 8, so it's definitely time to check it out. It has just been updated, so I am not playing the original Jam version, but an updated one. Theme incorporation, Infinity the Endless. I fear this kind of falls under Cosmic Horror, but the enemy is cosmic and the final boss is called the Eternal. Well, okay. The Ancient Ruins, the game takes place within Ancient Ruins. Alright, Solitude, you are alone, that's made clear, no party. Cosmic Horror, there is a Cosmic Horror that inhabits the ruins and must be defeated. Okay, let's have a look at the game page. There we are. Can you delve into the unknowable depths of the ancient Gloaminghold ruins and purge the evil therein? Gloaminghold is a first-person dungeon crawler heavily inspired by the Eye of the Beholder games, among others. Published in the 90s, it was made for the DC Jam 2024, over 9 days by one person. You play a hero tasked by their king to delve into a ruin and purge an ancient evil, saving the land from malady. How to play. Movement can be done via the WSD, QE, numpad, and so on keys, or by left-clicking the direction movement buttons in the UI. But nice, very old schoolish. You can manipulate items in your inventory or in your left-right hands by left-clicking to pick up, move items, left-click to use them in the world, for example to use a key on the lock. Right-clicking on items in your hands will use the items, for example to attack with a weapon or quaff a potion. If you are wary, you may rest. This will allow you to regain HP at the cost of your sanity. Okay, interesting. Blue potion restores sanity. Red potion restores HP. You can access your bag to store items you don't want to actively hold in your bags. In your hands, alright. Asset disclosure. All third-party assets are either CCO or OPL. Fonts, sound effects, skybox. No Gen I generated assets were used. While most first-party assets were created during the jam, the following assets were reused from previous projects. The character portrait, swipe animation, hit sound, touch model. Alright, that's not a problem at all. So everything, that's quite insane. So, I mean, it doesn't say what are all... Yeah, so it doesn't really say which graphics were created during the jam, unfortunately. Anyways, everything there is of course allowed. It's just nice if I can point out, okay, the music was made by the creator of this game, for example. Anyways, let's have a look into Gloaminghold by Mag. Alright, so I'm going to start the game in a second. The intro will play right away, so OBS might not have gotten the picture yet when the voiceover starts, just so you know. Another thing, I will put that automatically in full screen, and if you want to do that as well, it's a Godot game, so just make a shortcut and then execute as or a target and -F, and then it will automatically go into full screen. And it would be nice if developers could just include this shortcut. Would make it easier.
Gloaminghold, an ancient ruin, its true nature long forgotten. But now something stirs. From deep within the halls, an evil has awakened. And rumors of grisly deeds within the region have reached the king. My faithful servant, I task you and you alone to enter this dark place and rid the realm of the evil within. Make well your preparations and be on your way to Gloaminghold.
Yeah. Nice. Alright, cool intro. Okay, we might need to reduce that a bit. Just something which also lots of commercial games do, setting everything to 100% and then you can just lower it. I prefer it. I'm always happy when developers start a game or set a game so it starts like that, and then the user can also increase the volume without needing to fiddle around with the Windows settings. So I will need to try around with that, but let's take it like this and start the game. Nice animation. I think that's maybe in Dungeon Master, I'm not sure. The hero enters. But I think it's also in the Eye of the Beholder, right? Okay. So the camera position is quite far back on the same tile. You can see that I'm basically standing with my back to the wall already, which is a bit odd. So I'm seeing too much actually of the tile I'm standing on, which is a rarity in the jam. So we have a compass, so this is north. Also nice that we can even bump into walls where, I mean, we can bump into walls even though we can't go through there. There is a bit of a, so the item is moved around a bit. Alright. Cool. Yeah, interface is nice. So we have a combat log thing. We even have an, I think that's full map, right? And this is exactly what I'm pointing out in other games. Usually you want to have movement on key down. Like when I press W, I want to move one tile forward right away and not when I'm releasing the key. And and it is that way in this game, so it's everything is fine, right? When I press W, I'm moving forward, so that's fine. And with key presses here on button presses with a cursor, you do not want that because it's normal that you only move when you release the button. But this is a different behavior to keyboard. So this game does everything right in that regard. Now, I would argue that continuous turning is completely unnecessary, and I would probably disable that. One thing which unfortunately this game doesn't do is queuing up commands. So if I go forward and turning right, then my right turn is ignored. And if I go forward and turn right away, that works. So if I go forward and then already press the turning button and hold it, then I'm going to turn the first moment. But unfortunately, because there's a continuous turn, I might then turn 2 times by accident. So that's also not optimal. So the 2 changes I would like to see with the controls is continuous turn. There's no reason why you would want to continuously turn. And the second thing is queuing up turning commands so that you can move forward and turn right without the turn right function being cut out. Alright. Yeah, and this here is a bit what I mentioned before. Like, you are seeing too much of the tile you're standing on. So this looks like it's still 1 tile away, but it's not. It's on the next tile. And now we are in... Yeah, it's in the middle of the tile, but it really doesn't look like that. It looks like there's a full tile in between us. And there actually is, because we are behind half of our tile, and that thing is on the half of the next tile. So there's a full tile in between. Yeah, it's the perspective, I think it's not ideal. And I think the developer might have tried so that the items are always like really in front of you. So this is now centered, and if we move forward, it's pushed, always pushed, so that it's in our viewing direction. To be honest, I would just ignore that, or put it really on the edge of the screen. It's fine that you need to turn around to pick up items, for example. You should just see a little bit of the tile, and that should be fine in most cases. We have a nice interface for the inventory here. It's a nicely animated there. The button looked a bit rough, so does this. Ah, there's something behind there, a key.
Who goes there?
Oh. He's attacking. You attack for 2 damage. Okay. So the standard dance, basically. The music maybe is a bit monotonous. Who's there? The voiceovers are cool. Also from the intro, the voiceovers were quite well done. So we were behind that. I can also open that with I for inventory. Yeah, another thing. I mean, this is just a minor thing, and even some commercial games don't have that. But just something I would like to have usually. Opening the inventory with I is great, but I would also like to be able to close it once it's opened with I. So I press I to open it, and I press I again to close it, but here I need to press escape.
There is nothing for you here.
And we got a level up. It is a bit hard to read. Alright, let's have a look at... Yeah, we have a pretty cool map. Can we even set notes there? Oh, nice. Floor. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is a bit... Enter note. I also cannot remove that. I mean, it's fine, but... Okay.
The master has no use for a whelp like you.
Die! Huh? Oh, it was already dead.
The master had...
I'm not sure why he goes white. Okay. We did lose a little bit of hit points. So are these just increasing my sanity there? No, this is healing, right? Let's not use it right now.
You will not gaze upon his glorious countenance.
Right. So there's the key hole, but we don't have the key yet. So there's also, of course, continuous move. I mean, continuous move forward. I mean, we can turn.
There's nothing for.
So it would be a bit insane if we couldn't also move forward. He can attack sometimes, or he does attack sometimes when we are already a bit away. So that is actually not bad, so that you cannot completely avoid damage by just dancing a bit. Okay. Oh, the key does not fit. It does not fit. Okay, let's try to find something else then. There's nothing. I don't remember that there was any other door with a key. Or door in general. Oh. Is that a better weapon? I do not know. But probably is. Because it's bigger. So it has to be better.
You dare come to this sacred place?
Arr. Another key. Interesting. Now I need to find the... Ah, yeah, here. Rumble, rumble. And there's the second one. The sewers. Nice. Ah, we also have splashy noises. Unfortunately, we have the same music. That's a bit repetitive. Alright. Some rats. And a level up. I don't know what the level up is doing. I don't see any of my stats here, so I can just assume that I'm getting bigger and stronger. But who knows? Squeaky, squeaky. I think there's someone. Oh! Huh. Oh, he's attacking me through the door. That's probably not intended that way. Okay, let's drink something. Okay, I expected more. So we actually need to rest. Let's do that next time. And that looks like a fine weapon. Okay. Is there any further way? No. Excellent weapon! This is where I was coming from, right? So, let's sleep. Nice. Nice resting screen. Sleep some more. Fortunately, I cannot see the like the max amount here. I mean, as soon as... Oh. This is probably a bug. Maybe it's automatically fixed when we're getting into the next level, and it's then reloaded. I mean, it's also very dark. I don't think that we need that. We have a mighty axe now. Maybe I should already start drinking potions, because they're also not doing as much. Okay, we got a key. And we got some rats. Maybe the white thing means that they are about to take an action. I don't know. Anyways, we found another key. And also the graphical glitch is gone. It is a bit dark in here. I mean, I can see everything, but maybe you cannot, depending on how you watch that. There was this one door with a guy behind it, which was attacking, who was attacking me through the, yeah, exactly this one. All right. What's that? Oh, okay. Okay, now it's getting a bit brighter again. The void. I cannot go back. To retreat is to let the evil spread through the lands. Oh, sorry. Okay. Not sure what they have to do here. Maybe some different enemy type would have been more appropriate here. What the hell is this? A magical sword. Okay, let's try that. And I can throw away this one.
There's nothing for you.
18 damage. All right. Well, the levels are actually done in somewhat intelligent way, I would say. It feels like they are designed with at least some purpose. I mean, it's not like enemies having a toilet or something, you know, but with the locks and so on, like where you need to get the keys. And I mean, it speaks for itself that I didn't need a map so far. Or I mean, I looked at the map here and there, but I didn't feel like, oh no, without the map I am lost, because the structure of the level is good enough so that you get some kind of keep some orientation in here. Oh. Let's just kill this dude right away. Ah, he's done. We do have a key. Nice sound effect. Alright, let's sleep. Doom. 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 Now the graphics broke again. But apparently it just fixes itself after a while, so... let's clear our inventory just a bit by just chugging in more of these. Can I click a drink from there? No, I can't.
You dare come to this sacred place?
Yeah, I did. Where?
I will join the master in death.
Okay. I'm going to join the master in death? Does that mean that the master is already dead? This is where I'm coming from, right? Okay, well, I do have another key. Hello. Yeah, I don't think that you are intended to fight through doors.
The final blow lands, and the creature wails as the link with its otherworldly home is broken. Broken too is the terrible influence of whatever unspeakable cosmic force set it on its dark purpose in these lands. The day is won. For now.
For now. Nice. Cool, cool, cool.
Gloaminghold.
I can also hold enter to skip.
Long for Gloaminghold.
Gloaminghold. So, yeah, I mean the game, there are some small things which where I still see potential for improvement, but overall this was a great experience. So, as I mentioned, the perspective, I think the camera should be a bit more to the front. It's too far back, so probably just where the camera is sitting on the tile should be a bit more to the front, and besides of that, nothing really needed to change. With the teleporting items, I think I would do that a little less obvious. Oh, I'm restarting in this level, so this is not a reset. But I still don't have any items. Okay, this is also something you could fix. But anyways, jam game. So, yeah, the perspective. Regarding the controls, I would like that movement is queued up. So if I turn and move forward, or if I move forward and turn, that this is executed right away. And I would not need to hold the button to turn. In this context, also the holding the turning key can be disabled. There's no use for continuous turning. That's kind of pointless. Nobody is going to say, oh, I want to turn by 270 degrees. Alright. So that's about the perspective and the turning. I mean, minor bugs, right? Like fighting through the doors. Especially with the final boss, where you are supposed to find a key, I guess. That was a bit weird. But not a big issue, but just a minor thing, which obviously could be fixed. But yeah, I mean, was overall a nice experience. The level design was decent. I mean, there was just finding keys and finding the right doors for that. Maybe it could have had a puzzle here and there. The interface was nice, so we have a combat log. We have an inventory which worked fine. Maybe it would have been nice to also use items here directly from the inventory. Maybe I even could and I just missed it. Even a different sleeping window, that was cool. We have options and can reduce the different volumes, that's also great. So overall, really a great entry to the jam. So, and if you want to check it out, you can find a link down in the video description to the itch.io page. That's Gloaminghold by MagnusFurcifer, or Mag, right? Was it Mag? I think it was. Mag, alright. So, thanks to Mag for sending in the game to the DungeonCrawler Game Jam 2024. Thanks to you all for watching this episode, and with that, thanks again, and hope to see you again next time. Bye bye. And the music could be a bit more, right?